Parenting is not an easy job. Parenting spirited, attractive teenage girls is not for sissies. And I found myself in that position some time back. And at the point at which my daughter had a boyfriend that seemed relatively serious, I began to feel worried, concerned, a little frightened, but compelled to have some serious talks with her. And I tried to have those talks with her, and she wasn't interested in having those talks with me. But I tried. I tried to talk to her, and she said, it's fine, we're fine, we're not doing anything, it's all set, leave us, okay. You know, I got this. Talk to these. And I tried several times to talk to her, feeling, again, compelled and concerned, but she wasn't having it. And then one day, we had a visitor, and this visitor was a friend who had a daughter a couple of years older than my daughter. And that friend said, that her daughter, that her boyfriend? And I said, yeah. Are they sexually active? I said, I don't know, I've tried to talk to her, and she assures me that everything's fine. And she said, well, that's what my daughter told me too. And we had those talks, and she told me everything was fine, and she had it all covered. And then I came home one day and found them in the act on the living room couch. True story. And that blew my hair back just a little bit. And she said, just take her. Don't ask questions, just take her. These words had a ring of truth to them, so I made an appointment. And one day, it was a school vacation week, I was driving her to the dentist, so captive audience. And I said, so we got a little extra time this week, my dear, and I made another appointment for you for tomorrow as well. Silence in the car. The words floated across the space between us, and she said, I don't want to go to the gynecologist. And I said, well, here's the thing. None of us want to go to the gynecologist. Nobody wants to go to the gynecologist. Not like my girlfriends and I sit around and go, I want to go first. No, me. Nobody, the stirrups, nobody wants to go to the gynecologist. And I said to her, and this was the bluffing part, I said, you're doing grown-up things, and you have to do the other grown-up things that go with those grown-up things to take care of yourself. She goes, all right. So, the following day, she got in the car, we drove to the gynecologist, we sat in the waiting room, she went in to see the nice female nurse practitioner. I was not invited, not surprised. And, 10 or 15 minutes later, she came shooting like a rocket out of the inner sanctum, straight through the waiting room, out into the hallway, and I burst from my chair because I didn't know how far she was going to shoot, but she shot through, and I caught up with her, and she wanted me to drop her at her boyfriend's house, so I dropped her at her boyfriend's house. And I said, please have him bring you home in time for dinner around 6 o'clock, and she came home around 6 o'clock, which was nice, And I was sitting in the living room, kitchen, and dinner was cooking, and she sat down, and I said, so how'd it go? What? And I said, did you talk to him? She said, about what? And I said, about, And she said, yes, you jerk. And I said, well, what did he say? And I let that one, what did he say? And she said, he said, it's fine as long as you don't talk about it in front of him. And I said, then there was this little voice, this little Roseanne on my shoulder that said, do it, do it, do it. And I said, okay, I'll make you a deal. I promise not to talk about your sex life in front of you. If you promise not to talk about my sex life in front of me, to which she said, ew, ew. And we kept the bargain. We kept our bargain. And just a few months, perhaps, down the road, one quiet evening I was sitting in my room, getting ready to get down to sleep for the evening, for the night. And she came into my room, which was rare. She was doing her teenage job of separating from her parent. And she came into my room and she sat on the edge of my bed. And I said, "So what's up?" And she said to me, "So I have this friend, Mom, and this friend has been trying to get her mom to talk to her about birth control, and her mom won't talk to her about birth control. And she keeps trying to get her mom to talk to her about birth control, and her mom won't talk to her about birth control. She even left a condom on her bureau, and her mom still won't talk to her about birth control." And I just waited, because I had no idea where this was going. And then she said, "So I'm going to take her to Planned Parenthood." And that was when I knew that I had done my job. But not only had I done my job, but that my job was a gift.